Good morning, Divine Souls. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a daily energy update. I've been guided to do this for you guys, and I'm going to be doing it moving forward. So I'll be pulling cards prior to the reading. I'll be pulling cards for one for the Divine Feminine to find out where the energy is for the day of the Divine Feminine, and then one card for the Divine Masculine. I also will end the reading with a message for the collective from Archangel Michael. So to begin, I'll pin in the comments below the decks that I'm using. So if you guys have any interest in purchasing those decks, you can do that as well. So the card that I pulled for the Divine Feminine is yes. That's the card. It says yes. It says just say yes. And this is from Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. What I'm getting from this is that Divine Feminines are stepping into their true power right now. They are stepping into their mission. They are having complete faith in themselves, complete trust in themselves. They're believing in themselves. They're believing in the universe. And they are just embodying love. They are embodying the true divine essence within them. So with this just comes that positive mindset of believing and having faith and trusting and just saying yes to everything. There will be multiple opportunities arising for the Divine Feminine. And yes, she has to be discerning as far as which ones she says yes to, but that's the card is basically just say yes. So multiple across the board. So I think it's really powerful, especially coming off of the eclipse energy and the 9/9 portal, where the feminine, the energy there is really just anchoring into believing, trusting, and just going with the flow. So that's the card I pulled for that. For the Divine Masculine, it was really interesting. So this is from, I think the Shadows of Light and Dark deck. The card I got there is Integration, Stillness. So with this, I find it extremely interesting for a couple of reasons. One is just coming off of this very, very heavy eclipse energy. There was a lot of purification going on between both parties, the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. And with this, it's integration. So it's basically integrating all of the new energies that we embodied through that eclipse energy and through the 9/9 portal that we just went through. So it's really integration. With this, it says to spend time in nature, be still, and meditate. So I feel for the Divine Masculines, they are working on getting rid of a lot of those lower energies, and they are just sitting still with themselves, meditating to truly understand and to truly work through what has just come up for them from the actual eclipse energy. So now the other thing I wanted to note on here is it was interesting for me specifically. So my twin and I share a special connection with the number 29. And in this card, it was 29. And then from this deck, it was actually the 29 as well. It was on page 29. So two things that are coming up for me there is that having both of 29 show up on both of these cards, it's showing that the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine are coming into balance. They're coming into inner union with themselves, and you're starting to see the energies become more balanced. They're both working on themselves, and it is a balancing between the energies. If you break down the numbers, 2 does also represent balance, and then the 9 could be a completion. Sometimes 9 represents completion, but it also, the number 29 as a whole, does represent trusting, believing, trusting in the process, and trusting in your ability to fulfill your divine mission here on earth. So I just find it really powerful. But I wanted to leave you guys with those energies today. That's basically what's happening with both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Now, the card I pulled, so obviously on the twin flame journey, Michael oversees all twin flames. So I pulled a card from his deck. He's been very integral in my my journey. So I pulled a card from his deck today, and it says, "Let go of fear now." The prayer is, "Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings." And again, I think I'm just going to leave you guys with that today. Let go of fear now. Coming off of, again, all the energies that we just went through, we have been letting go and purging and purifying our body of all of these denser, heavier energies, and really bringing to light a lot of different old programmings and old thought patterns. Obviously, one of the largest ones is fear. So again, he's working with us today to continue to help us let go of fear so we can truly step into inner union, unity consciousness, and union as a whole. So sending you guys so much light, so much love, so many blessings. Have an amazing day. Thank you.